parables of Matthew, which was also happy to me because as you all know, I am a Matthew student. You might have bought my book. I have brought my books here. Treasure in Heaven and Treasure on Earth. Matthew 6:19 to 21 was my 5 years research. I was researching for 5 years only on 3 verses. So I am a Matthew student. So when Pastor asked me, Rajasekaran asked me to do with Matthew's parable, I was happy about it. And I also found, discovered that last week you were talking about, you have meditated upon the parables in the Sermon on the Mount. Pamela Livingston, did you come last week? Pamela Livingston, who was meditating upon the parables in the Sermon on the Mount and also Matthew 25. I'm glad that you have finished Matthew 25, which is okay for me. That's also Matthew's parables, special parables. So today, leaving the Sermon on the Mount and also Matthew 25, I'm going to talk to you or meditate with you the Matthean parables, Matthew's parables. Our friends are coming in, and thank you, Doctor. Welcome. So today it's Matthew's special parables, except the Sermon on the Mount and Matthew 25. Is that okay? So you know the theme for today. Before I move on, I would like to tell you that old humor which I shared with you when I was with you. I do not know when it was, but during those days I shared humor about a pastor. Again, a pastor comes. You know, there was a pastor who had his parsonage, like our parsonage, 2 or 3 steps from the church. And you remember that humor. The parsonage and the church are so close together. Only 2 or 3 steps from the parsonage and he will enter the church. He used to boast like this. You know, I don't prepare my sermons beforehand. I don't prepare my sermons. I just begin to prepare my sermon when I get out of the house, and when I reach the church, the preparation is over. That's all. Within a few minutes, 2-3 minutes, or even not 2-3 minutes, 1 or 2 minutes. This is how we used to boast like that. I don't have to prepare my sermons. I don't have to take time to prepare my sermons. I know everything. You know, this message reached the pastorate committee members. I don't know how many pastorate committee members are here. It reached the pastorate committee members. You know what did they do? They rented a house 15 kilometers away from the church for the pastor. Do you understand this humor? They rented a house 15 kilometers away from the church so that he can prepare well and come into the church. This thing has literally happened to me because we are staying near Madurai, and when we reach St. Peter's Church, Tirupalli, it's 15 kilometers. Dr. Prem Emmanuel is here from that area. 15 kilometers away from the church. So I am preparing myself very well and preaching at St. Peter's. We are doing well at St. Peter's Church, and please continue to pray for us, for our ministry in St. Peter's Church, Tirupalli, Ayyapangla. Okay, with that humor, I would like to go into the meditation. You know, in Matthew's Gospel, there are 9 special parables. I was searching and searching. I was preparing myself. There are 9 special parables only by Matthew. There are 30 and odd parables by Jesus in the whole of Synoptic Gospels. Why do I say Synoptic Gospels? Because there is no parable in John's Gospel at all. Do you remember that? Me telling you, There is no parable in John's Gospel. There are only metaphors. There is a vast difference between a parable and a metaphor. You must be very careful not to interpret a metaphor as a parable and a parable as a metaphor. I have told you many times. The business preachers, they will interpret metaphoric interpretation of parable and parabolic interpretation of metaphor. But students of the Bible, pastors are very careful not to interpret a parable as a metaphor and not to interpret a metaphor as a parable. I don't have time to tell you the difference. Please call me on the phone and talk to me if you want to learn. So, there are 9 parables in Matthew's Gospel, special parables, I have written them. I have classified those 9 parables into 3 classifications. 3 classifications. 3 plus 3 plus 3. Very easy to remember. 3 plus 3 plus 3. First of all, one category, parables on risk, taking risk. Parables on taking risks. 3 parables. One is the treasure parable. You know, a man found a treasure and he went to his house, sold everything which he had and got money, came back and owned that treasure in the field. Secondly, the bird parable, which is in 13th chapter, the parable of the bird. A man found a bird. He went and risked everything, got money and came and got the bird. And finally, another important thing, taking risk, unforgiving servant. Unforgiving servant. It's also in Matthew's Gospel, which is in 18th chapter. So, first category is risk-taking parables. Secondly, second classification, again 3 parables. The first is equal wage to every worker. Do you remember that parable? Have you read it? In 20th chapter, you know, early morning he sends some people, 9 o'clock he sends some people, 12 o'clock he sends some people, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock and 5 o'clock even. And when 6 o'clock came, he was distributing wages and you know that. But at the end of the day, equal wage to everyone. So that is called the reversal parable. A reversal. First of all, I said risk-taking parables. Secondly, reversal. And then the second one is the elder son and the younger son. You know, the younger son said, I won't go, but he goes. The elder son said, I won't go, but he goes. The elder son says, I will not go, but he goes. Something like that. You know that. That is 21st chapter. And finally, the 10 virgins parable. That is also reversal. You know, those who were wanting to go were not able to go. Those who were, you know, ready to go, they went. So, 3 reversal parables. And finally means introduction finally. I need to go to these 3 aspects once again. Introduction finally. Then the reward parable. Reward parables. First of all, I said risk taking. Secondly, reversal. Third, R-E word is reward. Final judgment. What are they? The fish net parable. Do you remember that? Yeah, the fish net. A man caught so many fishes, sat down and separated good fish, bad fish. The reward parable. And then this wheat and the weed parable. Do you remember that? Wheat and the weed. People came and said, there are weeds in your field, shall we cut off the weeds? He said, no, don't cut off. Let them grow. Let them grow together. Very carefully be read. Let them grow together in the church. I will deal with that in the final day. Rewarding. And this sheep and the goat parable, 25th chapter, do you remember that? Yeah. Get off into the hay. Come on into my place which has been prepared for you. So, reward parable. So I said the three categories in the introduction. One is, say with me, one is risk, second is reversal, third is reward. Those are the three things. Now, let us go into deeper understanding of these three terms and understand what we are today. Losing everything. That is the pearl parable and the treasure parable. Losing everything and buying the field. Losing everything and buying the pearl. That is risk. I just want to ask you, I'm going to finish that first point. Don't think that I'm going to be preaching forever. What did you lose for the cross? What did I lose for the cross? Did I lose anything for the cross? Or have I formulated the theology that I can accumulate everything for the sake of the cross? Theology of accumulation. It's wrong. Have I taken risk for the sake of the kingdom? When I was studying there in Oxford, Wycliffe Hall, there was an Old Testament professor, Dr.M.Gnanavaram. I remember him vividly for his great statement on that day. He was doing a communion service in our hall, chapel. And he said that when he was sending us out, I think I told you earlier, when he was sending us out, people normally say, when you go out, when you say bye-bye to someone, what do you say? What do you say? I normally tell my students, take care, man. Take care. Take care. Take care. But Gordon McConville said, take risks. Go out and take risks actually. Is it challenging you? Don't take care, but take risks for the sake of the kingdom. This evening when I was preparing, I found a quote. I found a quote on risk. I have written it. You cannot discover new oceans unless you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. Isn't it great? I repeat, you cannot discover new oceans unless you have the courage to lose sight of the shore. Okay. So, my dear friends, take risks for the sake of the cross. My dear friends, take risks for the sake of the kingdom. Shall we go to the second word? What is the second word? What is the second word? Reversal. Say it again. Reversal. Yeah. First of all, risk. Secondly, reversal. Reversal for the sake of the cross again. Cross means reversal. Yeah. Cross means reversal. I was searching for the Tamil word for reversal. Come on, think about it. Search for the Tamil word for reversal. Reversal. Any Tamil word? திருப்பிப்பார். Reversal. அது கொஞ்சம் பக்கத்தில் இருக்குமா? பரவாயில்ல. திருப்பிப்பார் இல்ல. அடிப்படை மாற்றம். That is called the reversal. I have written. Reversing the status quo is something to do with the cross. Pastor Aya, reversing the status quo is something to do with the cross. That is what we learned from the equal wage parable. I'm not talking about anything apart from the parables. Equal wage to everyone. You came in the morning, he came in the evening, but I reverse. I have the right to reverse it because God's grace reverses. You think that he doesn't have the right to come first. You think that they are damned to be there at the edge of the society, but cross reverses it. This is what the parable says. The first became, come on, say the words. The first became the last, and the last becomes the first. Thank you. Yeah, that is reversal. Is it not reversal? Is it not reversal? Have you thought about it? Who are the people who claim that we are the first in this society? Who are the people who are damned to be at the last in this society? Socially, economically, politically. It needs to be reversed. Cross does it. Cross does it. In making everybody equal, involving ourselves in the work of reversal. Yes, doctor, we are involved in the work of the reversal. You are involved, Ayya, you are involved, Amma, you are involved. I don't have any difference on that. But it causes cross. Cross is there. If you reverse, cross will come to you. Economic reversal, social reversal, and political reversal as well. It's not possible in North India at the moment. Reversal is not able to be done in North India. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Until the people are in ignorance, North India cannot be reversed. But we need to reverse it. We need to reverse it by giving education, by sending missionaries. Send some missionaries to North India. Pastor, send some missionaries to North India. This church should send some missionaries to North India to educate the people, to conscientize the people, to change the situation of North India, even in Uttar Pradesh. Can you? Shall we? That's my second point over. Shall we go to the third point? So, first of all, what is the verse? Risk. Secondly, reversal. And thirdly, come on, I told you already. Reward. Yeah. I've been shouting like this, but there is a reward for you. There is a reward for me. What is that reward actually? What is the Tamil word for reward? Again, I am teaching you Tamil. What is the Tamil word for reward today? Begumadi. Very, very apt word, doctor. Begumadi. Or Parisu. Parisu is also a reward. Begumadi is better word actually. Begumadi. How can we call cross as a reward actually? How can we call cross as a reward? Was it given to Jesus as a reward? Yes, it was a reward. But a negative reward. For the standpoint that he stood for, he was rewarded with the cross. It was a punishment for him. Cross was a punishment in those days. It was a reward. Yeah. What are all the parables? The fish net, and the wheat and the wheat, and the sheep and the goat. Those are the three. So, reward for taking risk. Reward for reversing the status quo. You know, all the three are interrelated. Reward for taking risk. A reward for reversing the status quo. But I tell you, my dear friends, there is a small encouragement that you will be on the right hand side of the Lord. That is the reward. Come on in, come in. You took so much of risk by helping the poor. You took so much of risk by giving food to the poor, by giving water to the thirsty, by giving dress to the naked. It's in that parable. By accepting the stranger as your brother or sister, by visiting the hospital, by working to release the prisoner. We are so pleased that Rev. is out. Are you not pleased? Are you not pleased? Yeah. After 30 years, Rev. is out, helping those who are in prison. By becoming a blessing to those who are in need, we become part of the great family of God. That is the reward, my dear. That is the only reward that we have. We become part of the great family of God, a blessed family of God. Come on in, get in. You are a blessed people. May God bless all of us to have that reward and experience that. Let me finish by mentioning all the 3 points: risk, reversal,